So yeah. Otherwise, boom, next coaching video. Jumping up 2,900 around diamond level. We got Jimmy, subscriber. Miranda, subscriber. It splits through this. 15 minutes. Oh, beautiful. I like the start of this game as well. I like the start of it already. Note the Torbjorn.
I think it's trolling. Okay.
It's beautiful here. I could never appreciate it before.
I hope he's just trolling.
There's just something about like the resigned sound of that. I hope he's just trolling. Anyway, it turns out yes he is. Spoiler. As we actually have a proper game going in. There we go. No, back a little bit. Okay, let's start this off with the there we go. So we actually have a pretty solid team lineup. And we're dueling with the Zenyatta, which is actually really nice. Genji Zen, really strong combo. We just focus on whatever gets discorded, we kill it really quickly, we get kept alive by the Zenyatta, we can go and be very aggressive as a result. We follow the Winston around, feels good man, and then these three push the point. So the team sort of works in two different ways. But we should definitely be being very aggressive and proactive because we have the Zenyatta orb. If the Zenyatta orb is on us, we can do a lot. Spot the Reaper. Easy dash, easy kill. And notice how low he is already. Like, this is the power. This is the power of the Winston Genji. And we push you out and don't confirm it because the Roadhog's there, which is fair enough. We should just be backing away, backing off, find another angle. Like, we don't want to get picked off by the Roadhog here, so we should just find a different angle to go in. And then this is where Jimmy... Mate, friend, Jimmy, Miranda as well. Just remind Jimmy about this. Tell him to go to Specsavers. Because I want to put this big arrow here so you guys can all see it because I spotted this and I was just like, at some point he's going to notice. So just remember where that arrow is. Still up there. And I just want to point it out because it's all this time here. But when we come out, that Anna is completely stationary and just healing people. And she's still over there. Still up there. Still over there. She's still up there. Now isolated. There she is. She's back up there. She's standing still. And I know the arrow's distracting now, but she's still there. She's standing still. She's standing still. Not doing anything. We're shooting a Reinhardt barrier. There's an Anna stood literally still out in the open that we can't see. And then we finally notice her when she has a second support healing her, and now we get slapped and just molested. Yeah. Jimmy, friend, when you see, okay, basic lessons, ladies and gentlemen, when you see these big purple beams, this means that there is an Anna somewhere, okay? The enemy Anna is healing somewhere. This purple beam is an Anna heal dart going on to someone else. Jimmy, there we see, beautiful. Damn it, Jimmy, there we go, beautiful. So these Anna beams, they're important. We should be paying attention to these. When we're playing Genji, we are paying attention to where does Anna's healing come from? Where does Mercy's healing come from? Where does Zenyatta's healing come from? Because that informs us of where we're going to go. This Anna is still literally stood still while we're shooting a Reinhardt barrier. And then we only notice at a point where Mercy retreats up to her. We had all that time. We had all the time in the world to just stop, stand still, fire 3 shuriken at her head, dash, right click, melee, dead. And they lose one of their key healers. Instead, we completely miss this. Feels bad, man. Luckily, the Winston bails us completely out, goes for the Mercy, gets the kill on her, and now we can start really hunting stuff down. And again, this is another moment where they got a couple of there. We could probably go and put pressure on this Anna. Especially now she's low. Now she's gone, okay, fair enough. Now we can just go and put pressure on the Reinhardt instead. If that Anna comes back, we want to be putting pressure. But then Junkrat's here. Okay, deflect, back off, don't fight Junkrat downhill. Perfectly fine with that decision to disengage. Go to high ground, let's find some health. I'm okay-ish with us just waiting for some health here, especially because of the Reaper. That said, if you are going to wait for health here, yeah, we want to be looking that way. Like, avoid the trap of looking over here when your healing's going to come, just look this way. So, good job turning this way. Like, we don't even have to be looking that way.
Welcome to Overwatch, Monsilly.
Axelina, welcome. Welcome. Beautiful to have you on board, welcome to the many. Make sure you're joining the Discord. Good stuff. Mercy should be our focus. Why are we hitting the Reaper? Mercy is literally Discord orbed and getting shot up by Soldier 76. Why are we hitting the Reaper? And this is sort of the big thing that I want to talk to Jimmy about, is target priority. Target priority is extremely important as Genji. If you kill things in the wrong order, you are going to have a really hard time. If you kill things in the right order, you are going to win the game for your team. I almost said win the team for your game. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. And when you're running with a Zenyatta, you especially want to be linking up, like, you want the Zenyatta to be calling out what's discorded first and foremost, and then especially if like it's a high value target like that Mercy, we want to be focusing the Mercy. We want to be doing that. And Soldier kind of bails us out, and honestly at this point, looking at this engagement, right here. What is it again? Is it an Ana standing still on high ground, healing her entire team, completely left alone? I do believe it is. Unfortunately, it's a Junkrat tire, it's going somewhere. Soldier kills the Ana. Soldier is doing our job for us. We should honestly be swapping heroes with each other, because Soldier is doing our work for us by killing all the people that we should be going after, and then we are going after the tanks, which he should kind of be going after. And I don't say this to be mean. Oh, partially I say this to be mean, but partially I say this just to really illustrate the point that we should be looking for these opportunities aggressively and actively. And like what we should be doing at a time like this, especially if we aren't just going to go over the top, is mapping out, okay, Ana and Mercy are both this way. How do I know Ana and Mercy are both this way? Because, you can literally see the Ana right now, and she goes behind those boxes, she uses her grenade. And then, we see the Mercy, and we see the heal target. So we see the beam, so Mercy's over here. So we know where both of them are. We have Dragon Blade, and we're thinking, where is Mercy? Because if we don't kill the Mercy, Res is going to go off, and if we don't, then worry about the Ana. Well, Ana's a very high value target anyway, so we should be worried about where those two are in terms of position.
He died late.
Hello. Hello, my pretty. How are you today? Oh, there's a Reaper in there. Okay, we want to be slightly scared. And then Reaper has a moment where he gets grenaded and then presses Q. And he's literally just stood in this corner. Now, if you're feeling really, really bold, you could just run in here, put deflect up and kill him. Or we could do the safer thing of just bounce this way and try and do something. But yeah, I think, yeah, Sub Scrub Lord has the right idea there. Get it off, get it off, get it off. I think he's just got the grenade and he's just, get off, and he's just firing his shotguns all over. That's the roleplay reason in my head. I like the fact that we actively position over to where the Ana is. I don't like the fact that we see where Mercy is. Golden Beam of Joy. We are past this first point. We are about halfway through this match. And it's, like, to me, the target selection here is pretty obvious, right? We have a 600 hit point target over here getting healed by a Mercy, or we have a Mercy over here who has Resurrect. I am reasonably certain that she has Resurrect, getting focused by the Winston. What do we go for? And we get bailed out completely here, which is the frustrating part to me. Because if there was a god, the Resurrect would have come up after you kill both of these tanks. And the res goes off now and picks both of these targets up. And then you feel like a complete tit. But instead, the Winston completely bails us out by isolating the Mercy. Somehow, the Winston keeps the Mercy back enough where she doesn't get the res. Now, either there's some freak of nature happening and the Mercy doesn't have it. Also, we almost stepped in a Junkrat trap there, just be observant. Is Winston going to step in on the way out? Yes, he is. Hilarious. But you don't, like, if you are going to Dragon Blade, especially with a Nano Blade, if you let the res go off, that is a failure. And that's sort of one of the hardest lessons to learn, but it's something that I've learned as I played in Master towards GM, is that if you do not get rid of the Mercy, if you kill everything but the Mercy, you have just used 2 ultimates, they've used 1. They've won. That's value for them. Occasionally you can get value off it if you have like a Reinhardt in a good position. Occasionally it can work out, but it's so dangerous. Apparently Jimmy says he saw the trap. Okay. But yeah, it's so dangerous not beelining for that Mercy. If you know where she is, if you've had chances to see where she is, if you see where the golden beam of joy is, go find the golden beam of joy and go kill. This is just, again, this is just hashtag Genji things. Genji versus Reaper, epic duel. If this was one of my videos, I would be putting Can You Tell I'm a Sniper main over the top here. I just want to imagine like Duel of the Fate. There we go, finally gets him. You kill Mercy first or 11th? That sounds about right. You did apparently in chat you said Merch, but I assume he means Mercy. There we go. Oh, shooting, deflect. And I'm fine with us being a little bit passive here, just trying to get to this corner, because honestly, if we try and dive something right now, all we're doing is getting the payload to the corner. We don't need to be gaining more ground than we already are, we just need to be getting around this corner. When this payload starts hitting the corner, that's when we want to be peeling off and doing something else. Going up here isn't the greatest, this should be us plotting what we're doing, but honestly we should be getting further forward to help with this Winston, for example. Like, if it were me, fire a lad, I would be going this way, probably, and then going up and over to where the Anna was. Or you could alternatively go this way and go through these doors. Like, through the doorway just further, you know, over here. And trying to get around that way. Just to try and do something active. Because this Winston is just waiting for that opportunity, right? This Winston wants to do something now. That we got around the corner, he wants to be proactive. Up here, are we playing Genji now? Like, that's my question to you. Are we playing Genji at this precise moment? The only reason we should jump up there is to be plotting, and even then, it's sort of a wary plot. Spot the Mercy, we hunt the Mercy down. Winston doing good stuff. Gets the kills. Feels good, man. Soldier comes in, tack visor, almost gets hit by the Roadhog. We can help protect him. Finish off the kill there, but epic mouse. Going off huge. Savior of the game. And then fine with us being on the payload here. Keep our eyes open. This should be an easy roll through. Elden Stad nicht, or whatever she says. Dragon Blade for the win. Not a nano boost, but he's low enough that we could probably kill him. Wraith forms. Try and get the deflect maybe? Nope. I'm just going to go for it. Oh! Oh, so close. This is just stalling cleanup.
Oh, nice.
Helden sterben nicht. The thing is, I want to say nicht, like Dutch, but I know that German doesn't have nicht. Like, doesn't have the h sound. So I never know how to say the nicht. Just nicht. 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 Like, I want to go Dutch. I want to say nicht. You actually do. Yeah, you kind of do, but it's nowhere near as harsh. Like, I used to live. Okay, guys, I'm reading chat, but let's bring chat over so you can see what I'm saying is. We get teased with the Soldier 76. Ha! Just kidding. It was me all along, Genji. It's nicht. Yeah. I used to live in a place called Groningen. It was always a bitch to try and tell people where I lived. 1, 2, 3, no, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 8, 9. Not sure what 10 is, I think. I don't know. My German is terrible. I might be going to Germany soon. Find more out about that later, though. Okay, Genji on defense. Oh, Epic Mouse usually don't play DPS. He's been playing DPS really well. Like, he's been doing a good job. He's been killing the shit out of people, so... Epic Mouse, if you're out there, Epic Mouse, if you're in the mist somewhere, Epic Mouse, play DPS more, because you're actually pretty good at it. US Air Cow seems to recognize Groningen. 6, 7, 8, 9. Zen. Ooh. Okay, let's see. That's also one hell of a name, US Air Cow. Flying bovines. Anyway. Defensive Genji. So we definitely want to be peeking out this way. And yeah, just peeking this side. But like, we want to, honestly, we'd be better served just keeping our eye on anyone coming through the sideline. So when I start on this map, if I'm playing something mobile like Genji, I will start in here. And I'll just see if anyone's coming through this way. just to try and catch them out a little bit and try and do something with it. Usually, sometimes you'll see a Pharah go this way, occasionally. A lot of times it's a Genji. Sometimes Widow Makers will just jump immediately onto this bridge and they'll grapple up here. Which is really nice for you because they tend to be looking this way, and so they just tend to stand, like this happens at even high level, where they'll just stand up here and you could just headshot them and then dash and kill. It's actually hilarious. Okay, let's go.
Yep.
They spot the Gengu out, have a little bit of a duel, a little bit of clash, she gets the dash, and honestly, we fuck up here by not dashing back out the door. We are low enough now where he just has to hit us once. We have a couple of seconds to consider our next move because we still have deflect up, so we're feeling moderately safe. We have dash. I would have just gone this way. And I know it feels dishonorable, but we aren't an honorable samurai, okay? We're a cyborg fucking ninja. Ninjas are not honorable. We don't care about cowardice. The thing with Genji is we can disengage. We can disengage hard. He can't re-engage on us. Yeah, he's used his dash. We can just dash out here, run to Soldier. Soldier puts down a heal field. We have full health. He can't follow us. He's on half hit points. He has to go back to his fucking team. Job is fucking done, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to do more here. Instead we engage, and then he just hits us. And we say, ah, fuck.
One hit in there, and he jumped on top of me. I didn't know where he went.
And he jumped on top of us, but we didn't know where he went. Yeah, there's no shame in disengaging there. It's fine. Epic Mouse is in the Epic Ana position, and so he's raining death from above. Correct move isn't to retreat. Correct move is to kill an enemy Genji. Correct move is to do whatever is necessary to win. If you aren't 100% sure you can confirm the kill, retreating is no bad thing there. Okay, we get our first really good look at their team, actually. Actually, do we have a good look at it? Yeah, we have a good look at it coming out here. There's a couple of things that leap out at me with their team lineup. So, we flail our mouse around a bit, and then we look at their team lineup. And now we're going, we're doing thinking faces, okay? Thinking faces on, ladies and gents. What is our plan? What is our plan? What are we doing with this team lineup? Well, this is an obvious kill target. This is a scary kill target, but one we can definitely punish. This is a kill target. This is something we should be trying to deal with when possible. And then these two are ult batteries. That's how I break this team down. This is target number one. Get rid of this and we can do stuff. This is risky, but we can pressure it a lot. And if it's getting a lot done, then we can really pressure it a lot. But otherwise, like, priority 1, priority 2, and then priority 3 sort of over here. If we need to build an ultimate fast, we can bounce around on these guys, make them uncomfortable. That's sort of my plans going forward. Do anything that it takes to win sort of aimbots. Well, aimbots aren't really, because you get banned and then you lose forever. Feels bad. No, okay. So we jump out, we're looking for targets. I like the fact that we're retaking this high ground. Miranda should not be there. He should be behind his team. We spot stuff out down here. Okay. See stuff coming. We should be helping the soldier here. I don't know why we missed that duel. But you can see he's shooting at someone. We can help this guy. Again, there's no shame, there's no dishonor in the 2v1. We're not honorable samurai, we are ninja. There we go. We could have been there a little bit earlier, maybe get the kill on that a bit more reliably. Oh, free mercy as well. And honestly, we should be staying relatively near where that soldier is. Soldier should be the one pulling back, honestly, and we should be the ones where soldier is. So we should be going and taking up soldier's position, and then soldier should be pulling back now. Because we can disengage a little bit faster than him, and also we can engage around the back of them as necessary while he keeps pressure on. Super low on the Mercy. Guess what happens next, ladies and gentlemen? We're on 200 hit points. Mercy is on 20.
Oh no, Mercy's so low.
Mercy's so low. Yes! Go kill her! What is stopping you killing her? Oh no, it is the enemy Genji. Like, Genji takes ages to kill people. We have deflect available. We can deflect, run at the Mercy, and then just land a single hit, and we get the kill and dash away. I don't understand the fear here. I don't understand it. We could have gone hard on that. We didn't. As a result, Mercy could have gone back and picked up all these people that have just died. Who knows? Resurrect isn't on the kill feed yet, but it is on PTR. Oh! I don't think she used it yet. It's a small blessing. There we go, let's just stay out of the front line. Let's get behind him now. Pressure on one side, let's apply it from the other. Kill our brother, unfortunately. Works out. again, this is sort of, and this is the thing that I sort of want to address to the previous Genji. The previous Genji from the last game would have just stayed up here and started shelling away, and maybe tried to get a couple of headshots down here. Jimmy engages. Okay, he understands that they are focused over here. He goes in, he doesn't get any kills. Doesn't get any kills. But he gets out with his life because he has deflect and he gets knocked out by the Reinhardt, which is kind of lucky. But 2, he gets Transcendence. They did not have to use Transcendence there at all. And he gets Earth Shatter.
Oh, thank you. Oh, god damn it.
Like, honestly, that one dash, that one engage, got 2 ultimates. 2 fucking ultimates. It's actually good. It's actually good. And it's like, this is the power of Genji, right? You can get in, do a little bit of stuff, and then get back out, and you can be proactive. You can try and force things to happen. Soldier is creating pressure from one side. The worst thing to do then will be standing on the high ground, just shooting down at him from a relatively similar angle. We can get in there, and we can make their Reinhardt ridiculously uncomfortable. He can't do anything anymore. We really want to be careful with this. Get one hit on the Mercy, don't quite get the second, don't quite get the third, and then she resurrects. Yeah, okay. So the problem I have with this is that if you are dashing into the air, only dash into the air when you're getting a nano boost. The correct thing to do here would have been, instead of our pullback here, so we get the kill, we step back, and we pretty much land on top of this generator thing here. We let ourselves land, jump forward, dash onto the Mercy, Dragon Blade, swipe, and dash. Or if she moves, then you can dash and follow her. When you use your dash like this, you notice we Dragon Blade, and then we have to dash again pretty much immediately anyway. Or we... No, we actually just whiffed the dash completely, but she has a healing orb on her anyway. The extra 50 damage we could have gotten out of that first dash would have been enough to push it over the edge. And so the reason why you dash into the air is A, it looks really fucking cool. And B, more importantly, it puts you in clear line of sight for the Ana. So there's nothing obstructing the Ana. So if I draw a quick diagram, Ana is here, she's a triangle, Genji is a circle, teammates are squares. Okay? Simple, 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 simple. Let's get rid of the square. If the square is here, the circle is here, Ana tries to nano boost you, guess who gets the fucking nano boost? Answer, not you. If you are up here, however, she tries to nano boost you, squared, not going to get it. Or actually what will happen is Lucio will jump and maybe get knocked by a Pharah and then just go sailing into the pathway of the nano boost and then take the nano boost from you. But it's going to happen regardless. But most of the time you will get the nano boost and then you can go dash down. That's why people dash into the air. If we are not planning around getting the nano boost, then we want to make sure that we are using our dash to get initial damage. And it also forces the Mercy, like more often than not, what will happen with the Mercy is you will dash onto her, draw the Dragon Blade, she will Guardian Angel, you dash to follow, get another 50 damage, and then swing, and the combined damage will outdo any healing that she's received so far. So you're doing 250 damage total, effectively. And also, you can use to get the second swing off before our Guardian Angel comes off cooldown. That little bit of extra damage would have been enough. Because now we're kind of shit out of luck, right? Now we're just forced to retreat. We should be looking to get back on high ground. Unfortunately, we put ourselves in a position where getting to high ground is a little bit awkward. So be very careful about sort of going too far underneath here, because when you do, you're constantly surrounded by stuff that's going to make it hard for you to get onto high ground. Going back towards the... like actually coming out here, using this deflect, instead of going right, we should be going back towards the boxes, to climb the boxes to get on top of high ground so that we can get back over. Because where we want to be is up top here, up top here. We want to be getting ready to do stuff in the back line. And getting that reposition. Getting into a place where we can actually be proactive. And not just in front of the team where, you know, this one Reinhardt is just infinite value at the moment, right? Because he's just blocking every bit of damage. Nano Boost goes on us for some reason. Not sure why. Anas don't Nano Boost Genjis if they've used Dragon Blade. We get lucky on the Earth Shadow going through, but it's just too little too late. They get enough kills. And then we go down. Feels bad, man. What options does Ana have, out of curiosity? So, what happens? I think it would have been better on the Reinhardt there. And again, we run away from the Mercy. I don't know why we're running away from the Mercy. Golden Beam of Joy, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Beam of Joy is this way. Oh, that's black. I wanted gold. Golden Beam of Joy is this way. We want to be dealing with that. After this target dies, that's a follow-up. Like, Get on Mercy. He's good to get on. You're not that old, ladies and gents. I think Anna thought the Genji Dragon Bladed. I'm not so sure. I think she just saw Genji go in and decided to put it on someone who could perhaps do a lot of damage, but Genji's damage output isn't that high when he's not Dragon Blading. Genji might have stolen it, maybe. It's just a sort of general advice. Like, I'm pretty sure this Anna will never see this VOD. Maybe she did have a reason, but in general, I've seen Annas do it before. The only time you nano boost a Genji when he doesn't have Blade is when he's about to get one, or when you have literally no other options. Zen's use Transcendence. That's really good for us. This is worth paying attention to. That is our hardest counter. Next fight, we have to find the Mercy. Notice, I'm just drawing attention to it. Blue Beam of Joy. We don't want to do anything with it now, but we want to be keeping track of where this Mercy is going. And honestly, we could be poking up, instead of just going over here repeatedly where the Hanzo is going to be countering our poke, we could be going up here and just peeking over this way. And just keeping tabs on where that Mercy is. We really want to be keeping tabs on it. So we want to watch, and we want to watch, and we want to watch. We want to be careful. We can hear there, Genji, and then...
What the fuck?
Frontline, please.
I'm getting some fucking lag.
Magic happens. Lag, question mark. But there we go. Team's still gone now. If you actually watch the ping, it does spike dramatically, but I was just watching this going... yes, his next move should perhaps be to consider his Dragon Blades. Yes, he should probably be looking to set himself up for the back line because they have no Transcendence left. And, oh, there's a Genji. Oh, what? He's just dashed 3 times. How's he done this? And then it's like, oh, wait, his ping spiked to like 300 for a second, so, yeah, feels bad, man. There, Genji's down. Want to be very careful about our positioning here. Just because I'm thinking Earth Shatter.
I'm getting some fucking lag.
So be very careful, like, around Reinhardt's. I don't believe... Did their Reinhardt use it? I don't think he used it last fight. Our Reinhardt certainly sure as fuck did. I'm not sure if theirs didn't. Because I'm not certain, I just say... Be very careful about putting yourself in a place like this, because once that barrier goes down, that Reinhardt's going to drop the fucking hammer. We'll make sure he doesn't get that value. There's the dash up. Good hit on that. Feels bad, man. But you notice we didn't get Mercy anyway. Like, Roadhog sort of saved Mercy and ult there. I'll also say this might be a touch early. Like, this just seems to come apropos of nothing, I guess. The barrier goes down, and we could just probably start winning this fight regardless. I also want to point out that while this is a correct motion, like, this is a perfectly fine motion because he's got Discord, so he's in one-hit kill. Turn, dash that way. Why are we turning and dashing that way? I'm going to point it out once more. This, by the way, when you're playing Mercy and you are hiding, this is why you literally sit around doing fucking nothing, because this is a ridiculous tell. Guess where Mercy is, ladies and gentlemen? Guess where she is? Spoiler, it's right fucking here. Yeah. We'll be looking for that. Yeah. This is why I have a quote in my chat saying, there is always a Roadhog. There's always a Roadhog. Feels bad, man.
Just walked from spawn and shot.
Walked from spawn and shot me. Yep. Too right, Jimmy. Good to have a fellow Brit. Hey, Dragon Blade. Feels bad, man. If you can get a dash on him, then great. Otherwise, who knows? They get no shadow through as well. Now it's scary. And now I'm scared. Dragon Blade goes through. Elden sterben nicht. Now we're getting on the Mercy. And now we're doing something that infuriates me. Because Ryan did this last night, and I think you heard me get angry at him. I'm colorblind, leave me alone. Why aren't you playing with colorblind mode on? There's a colorblind mode. Hooked on a feeling. Yeah, Mercy is rezzed. Mercy's value in this fight has gone from up here to down here. She's still relatively valuable, but killing like a major source of DPS is honestly now fine, rather than killing the Mercy. Killing the Mercy is now considered a bonus. Because if she has no one left to heal, spoiler alert, she doesn't do anything anymore. Her res is gone. And I see people do this all the time, which is like Mercy gets a res and then she's out healing and people go, focus Mercy, focus Mercy, focus Mercy. It's like, the focus on Mercy, the time to focus Mercy is fucking out the window. It's gone, it's in the distance. Now it's focus whatever's highest priority and whatever we can kill the quickest. That's not necessarily going to be the Mercy. That could be something else. It could be something else more vulnerable. There could be the Zenyatta, there could be something, could be an Ana, there could be a Lucio, there could be a tank that's discorded and dangerously low. That could honestly be a better target for focus. Mercy can be very evasive when she wants to. When the ultimate is gone, reassess how valuable Mercy is, because she drops down. It's good that we got the kill on her, but it's just it's sort of a rant of mine that I had building in me for a long time, because I see it as a kind of a common mistake where people just over-focus Mercy after she's resurrected, and that always annoys me. Like, why couldn't you have done that 10 seconds ago? That Visor's gone in, we dashed right into a wall. Feels bad, man. We should be following this. Instead, Soldier 76s. We should absolutely be following that. Whose job is it to run around and chase people and hunt people down? If you answered Soldier 76, your answer is incorrect. Mercy so near. So near yet so far. This is what happens when we dash into the air. So we dash into the air, we Dragon Blade, we dash down, and Mercy just Guardian Angels. This happens so often. So often. And then she dashes literally over our heads. Only red-green colorblind, but I use it as an excuse for everything. Good to know, Jimmy. But yeah. This is the, like, if we don't have an Ana, the Ana's dead, or for whatever reason, you are not going to get an Ana boost. And I think, is it actually the Ana's failure this time? Let me check. No, we're not going to get a nano boost. We check, we press tab, so this I'm assuming is the check. Does Ana have a nano? He does not. We go in, and we go in high. We don't want to do that. Because you're using your mobility dash to get into a target that has a mobility escape. So she's just going to get away. The reason why you can do it when you're nano boosted is because the dash down onto her plus the slash is enough to kill her. But in this, when you're doing it without, then it's not enough to kill her and she will evade. So yeah. Don't get me wrong, the dashes into the air are beautiful, and honestly the ultimate timings aren't that bad. Like, we have the targets there available, it's just if we were getting nano boosted, then sure, that would have been spot on perfect. Target priority was on point, everything was looking good. But because we weren't getting a nano boost, it's just one of those things where, like, I've seen people do this, but I'm not sure necessarily on the exact reasons why they might be doing this. Or I understand that they're getting a nano boost, but I'm just going to do it regardless, maybe for mobility, for vision, that kind of stuff, without realizing there is a trade-off of 50 damage that you could be putting onto their team or onto the important target. Build up another Dragon Blade incredibly quickly, we get damage boosted, feels good, man. Who needs nano when you have a Mercy? Holy shit. And we snipe out, we cleave out their target. Unfortunately, this is more on our team now. Our team should be pushing into theirs aggressively. The dragon is very good by them, just to sort of cancel our mobility. Or basically cancel our momentum off the back of that push. Good kill on that, Ashida comes through. But the reason why getting momentum off the back of a Mercy kill is so important is what's about to happen, where Mercy has had time to respawn, comes back, picks everyone back up. I think she didn't get the Reinhardt still, so you're actually in a good position. And yeah, now we're just in cleanup mode. We should be trying to do damage and fine with us protecting the Mercy a little bit as well. And just building up a free blade. This is good. We want to get out away from these boxes though. It sounds like a weird thing to say, but once he's used his huff, we can be backing away from this and just trying to force him to come out of here. Because when we're this close, we are a little bit in the danger zone. And we want to be trying to force him out into a position where Soldier can also help. Because right now he's kind of duking both of us. Or Soldier honestly should have peeled away onto something else a bit earlier, but well, small things. I love how everything is bound to your mouse, Jimmy. True, actually. Literally got everything on his mouse. Is he the one-armed man? Who knows? That's a stylistic choice. I personally would rather use keyboard buttons for my abilities, and so yeah. Jimmy only plays with the mouse. Yeah, is this a legendary one Is he one-armed and colorblind? Who knows? I liked the patience. I liked the patience here when I was watching this. I was like, for the love of God, if you press Q right now, I will go insane. Don't press it, 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 don't press it. Okay, now you can press it. And it's just like, okay. Oh! 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 Okay, good. Whatever. Genji technically only has one arm. He kind of has two. I think his prosthetic is good enough.
We're starting to win some.
I wish my arm deposited shurikens, but unfortunately it doesn't. It just aches and like clicks if I roll my wrist, which is slightly worrying. But yeah, biggest thing with Jimmy, target priority. If our target priority is better, this wouldn't happen. This is the world we live in. Or is this the Mercy on our team? I don't know. But we live in a world where Mercies get play of the game because Jimmy fucked up. You did great, Mouse. Mouse did great. Mouse did very well. And we instantly leave the game. Jimmy, not interested in seeing any post-game stats. I am, though. I want to see them. I'm going to try and